All right, welcome back. Today, we are tackling artificial intelligence. But look, not the super complicated movie version of AI. Nope. We're talking about a real, practical tool that you can start using in your business, like right now, without writing a single line of code. So let me ask you something straight up. When you hear AI for business, does your mind immediately picture lines of complex code, maybe a computer science degree? Come on, be honest. If it does, hey, you're in good company. But that's the exact myth we're going to bust today. Let's just get right to it. If you remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. You do not need coding to use AI in your business. Seriously, it's the biggest thing holding people back, and we're about to leave it in the dust.
But where does that fear even come from? Why does AI feel so out of reach for so many really smart business owners? Well, let's dig into that. Let's really understand the root of this whole AI coding myth.
Okay, words like these are usually the problem, right? You hear stuff like algorithms, models, or machine learning, and your brain just kind of wants to check out. I get it. But really, an algorithm is just a recipe. A model is just what the AI cooked up after following that recipe. And machine learning? That's just the process of it learning. They're just fancy words for stuff you don't even have to worry about. And here's the best part, the big secret. The tech world has already figured this out for you. The vast majority of AI tools that you would actually use in your business, they were built from the ground up specifically for non-technical people. They were literally designed for you. So if there's no code involved for you, how does any of this work? Let's pull back the curtain on what this no-code thing really means. And here's a spoiler, it's not magic. It's just really, really smart design that puts all the power right in your hands. So no-code AI is really just a simple name for tools where all that complicated technical stuff is already built in and ready to go. Think about it like this. You don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car, right? The engine is already built. Same idea here. The hard part is already done for you. So what's your job in all this? What do you actually have to do? Well, it honestly comes down to these three things. 1, you just type what you want in plain language, like you're sending a text. 2, you might upload some info, like a document or some notes. And 3, you just review what it gives you back. That's it. No code, just clear instructions and a quick review. Now, does this process sound new or scary to you? Think about it. You use email every single day. You type a message, you attach a file, and you give it a once-over before you hit send. Well, using a no-code AI tool is almost the exact same thing. You type instructions, you upload info, and you review the output. You've literally been training for this for years and didn't even know it. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's make this real. We're going to walk through a super practical example that pretty much any business owner can relate to. So let's imagine this is on your to-do list. You need to write a nice, professional email to a customer. It's a classic task, right? But it can also be one of those things that just eats up your time while you stare at a blinking cursor. Now, instead of that blank page, your workflow looks a little different. First, you just explain what you want in simple terms. Hey, write a friendly email to a customer about their recent order. Boom, the AI gives you a draft instantly. Now, and this is the most important part, you step in, you review it, you tweak the tone, you add your own personal details. Because that last step says it all. You are always, always in control. The AI is just a tool. The final say and the responsibility is all yours. So the process is simple, right? But there is one common trap that a lot of people fall into when they first start out, and it has absolutely nothing to do with code. It's all about your mindset. This right here, this is the #1 mistake I see. People get so excited about the tech, they just assume it's this magic button that will run the business for them. But that's not how you get real value out of it. It's a partner. It is not a replacement for your own thinking. So let's look at the skills you actually need to make AI work for you. Forget about coding or data science. It's about the business skills you already have and use every single day, giving clear instructions, looking at the result with a critical eye, and knowing how to use it as a support tool, not as the final boss. So if it's not some magic box and you don't have to be a coder, what is the best way to think about AI so you can get the most out of it? Let's land on a really simple and powerful way of looking at it that will make everything click. This is it. This is the whole mindset shift. Just think of AI as an incredibly fast, super knowledgeable, but very junior assistant. It's really eager to help. It knows a ton of stuff, but it absolutely needs clear guidance and supervision from you because you're the expert in your business. And what does any new assistant need from their manager? It's not complicated commands. It's one thing, above everything else: clarity. The clearer your instructions, the better their work is going to be. It's that simple. So I'll just leave you with this question. Now that you see AI as your new assistant, what's the very first task you'd give it? What's that one little thing in your business that you'd love to hand off? The technical barrier is officially gone. All that's left is for you to give it a try.